I am Jamie, and this is my testimony. So, in June of 2019, my husband passed away suddenly, and it left me with two young girls, ages 2 and 4. We found out later on it was sudden cardiac death, and we were completely blindsided. We were actually on a trip in Indiana at Holiday World, and we just had no idea. We did not see that coming. And I was just terrified and horrified. I just did not see that for my life. Like, coming up, I knew somebody would marry me, but I did not know that I would have children. And I just always wanted my kids to have their father, us, be in the home together. It's just something that I would say I idolized, for lack of better words. So to lose that really broke me and hurt me. And when I realized that, I had to sit in that for a while, and it was very, very painful. So before my husband passed away, maybe 2-3 months prior, my sister randomly sent me a book by Max Lucado, and it was titled God Will Carry You Through. And I would, every night when everyone was in bed, my kids and my husband, I would get up and go sit at the kitchen table, and I would read my daily devotional, and I would journal, and I would read a few chapters of my book. And basically it was testimonies and short stories of people's trials and how God carried them through. And I just enjoyed it so much, and it was so amazing. And that was my time with the Lord. That is how I connected with God, and I just really enjoyed that time. So I just know beyond a shadow of a doubt that that was God strengthening me for that season that I had no idea was on its way. So in the time leading up to the funeral, I did the same thing. I was making sure that I was doing my devotional and journaling, and I was really worried about wanting to speak a good word at my husband's funeral. I really wanted to uplift his name. I wanted to let everyone know that I believed in God, and I believed that he would, take care of me and my girls, and that we would be okay. And so during that time, I was, just asking everyone to pray for us, and, ask anyone if they knew any good scriptures or just ways that, things to look to, hoping to just encourage me to write something good for my husband. And the night before the funeral, I was just a little discouraged because I hadn't written anything. And so I was looking at previous journals, from those nights leading up. And I realized that I had written bit by bit each night my husband's eulogy. And it was just like a aha moment or a Rima moment. Like, I was sitting up here looking to everyone else to encourage me, and my nightly time with God, he had did it for me already. I had already written my husband's eulogy, and I didn't even realize it. So that's just a testimony in itself that, you don't have to look to anybody else for anything. You look to God, and he will put it in you himself. He will give you the words. He will give you the encouragement. He will give you everything that you need. It's already in us. He tells us in the Bible himself. Everything we need is already within us. All we have to do is seek him. So fast forward to now, my girls are 7 and 9. And my youngest, she does struggle with missing her father because she was 2. She has lots of moments with saying like she wish her dad could come back, and she really, really misses him. And, you know, she just wishes she could have had more time, and it's not fair. And I appreciate God for strengthening me the way He has, because I'm instilling in her things that I have learned through my walk and my journey, which is it's okay to cry out to God. It's okay to tell Him the truth about how you're feeling, and let Him know how it's feeling, that like, God, I'm feeling hurt in this moment. I don't understand why you're allowing me to go through this. You see me hurting, let Him know how you feel. And when you're done, tell Him thank you anyway. Thank you that I have my health and my strength, that I still have my mom, I have my sister, this person loves me, that person loves me. And she does an amazing job of doing that. So during this time, me and my girls are strengthening our bond and our relationship, and we are just showing each other love. And we made a vision board together of the things that we want to accomplish together. And I am just doing my best to walk in my purpose and, tune in and work on my discernment so that I can see what God has and wants for me. And I believe that He will reveal it the more and more that I am obedient and I open my Bible and I read His word. So that is my testimony.